Story 1. Someone got stabbed at a store less than 5 minutes away from my apartment, and the suspect is still on the loose. So, I'm just kind of listening for odd noises and drinking beer. Story 2. I asked my wife if she wanted to play a board game about half an hour ago. She said, "I don't know," and promptly fell asleep. Now I'm scrolling through Reddit until she wakes up to go to bed. Story 3. I am drinking a Theraflu because I am getting a cold. Then I am going to haul my tired body to bed. Hopefully, the Theraflu helps me sleep. I worked 2 jobs today for a total of 12 hours and everything hurts. Story 4. Sitting beside my grandpa, who is dying right now of kidney failure, I am scrolling through Reddit to pass the time between the periods when he is settled and the periods when he is distressed and in pain. Story 5. I'm sitting in the dark in my living room, having a mojito and taking off my nail polish with my teeth. Life is good. It's only 8 p.m. in my neck of the woods, by the way. Story 6. Browsing Reddit while I wait for my 3-year-old to fall asleep. I've read "Go, Dog, Go" to her about 5 times now. Literally, not even reading the words because I've read it enough to know them based on the picture. Story 7. Feeling wired as can be. Wishing I could go to sleep. Trying to calm down. I think I had too much caffeine and asthma medications this evening. I'll go make some chamomile or sleepy time tea to see if that helps. Story 8. Laying in bed, trying to distract myself from the fact that there is nothing stopping my parents from continuing to age, and how each day moving forward is going to be more difficult than the one before it. Story 9. At work, listening to our generators turn on and shut off. Watching our American Power conversion notifications flow in and replying to tickets that shouldn't require a reply, but our service level agreement says we need to. Story 10. Doom scrolling. I have important tasks to complete tomorrow, but I always struggle to sleep. My plan is to do this until I utterly and completely lose my composure. Story 11. It's 7:14 here in the United Kingdom. I just a few minutes ago woke up, which I normally don't do well at in the mornings. Just lying here feeling really hungry. Had a look at Facebook. Checked my Reddit inbox and notifications. Next, I think I will go and take the 7 pills I start my day with, probably. Story 12. I was searching for good Reddit discussions because I heard about them on TikTok. However, it was so frustrating because I could never find the full stories. Additionally, I can't find the stories I listen to, so I am in search of good ones. Yes. Story 13. It's 3 a.m. and the cat woke me up by playing under the door. Then my husband got mad because it woke him up, so now I just can't sleep again. The energy got too high. Story 14. For whatever annoying reason, my mind is wide open, and I cannot stop having those imaginary conversations and fights that are never going to happen. Frustrated, but I have a late start tomorrow, so I'm trying to stay positive so my brain will shut up and let me sleep. Story 15. Well, you see, I told myself I would go to bed at 11 p.m., but then I was on Reddit and swore on my deceased grandmother that I would be off by 12 a.m. However, when 12 a.m. came around, I laughed because I think my head wasn't in the game. So, without further ado, I performed a ritual to raise the spirit of my great-grandmother, Rose May. I looked her directly in her ghostly eyes and said, 1 a.m., and I will be done, I swear. But at 1 a.m., I decided to disregard Grandma Rose May. She didn't have the best values. So, I'm actually going to get off at 2 a.m. I have an early day tomorrow at 3:30 a.m., and am a pilot for a major airline. Story 16. Listening to my longtime mate being drunk, obnoxious, loud, and rude, calling friends in the wee hours loudly when I am trying to get some shut-eye, and he is blasting away as if it matters not. And we have got to get up shortly before dawn to get him to the hospital for check-in on his scheduled back surgery. He is finally conked out, yet I lie here wide awake. Night after night, he gives me this grief, getting to a point where I am just done with his nonsense. Sure, I love the guy, but I don't love his drunken, loud, obnoxious, or angry overnight constantly ranting behavior. I need my own income, though, to escape this situation and have some peace. Story 17. My boyfriend sets an alarm for 4 a.m. to go to the gym. We're both still in bed. I've been awake for 30 minutes. He's sound asleep. C'est la vie. Hiked? Sometimes, I like these moments. Being awake and listening to him snore while I curl up and cuddle. My cats are taking turns laying on me. They know awake equals food, but I think they realize it's still too early. Story 18. Telling my middle school son how he procrastinated with his homework and now he has to stay up late to finish it. Waiting for him to finish so that I can peacefully go to sleep. Story 19. Recently home from work, awaiting the third round of heavy thunderstorms, resisting the urge to go have a couple of beers at the neighborhood bar. I do this too often, trying not to let things get to me too much overall. Sitting by the window on Reddit, awaiting the thunderstorm. Story 20. Scrolling through Reddit while occasionally thinking about placing a pillow over the face of my partner. He woke me up 2 hours ago coming to bed and is now snoring loudly. Like, I get it, dude. You're sleeping soundly. Good for you. I'm tired and grouchy right now. Story 21. Watching TV, lying next to my loving girlfriend. Had a wonderful day. Slept in, went to an obstetrician gynecologist appointment, made chicken sandwiches for lunch, went down to the lake, swam in the little beach, had a different appointment, made stir fry for dinner, went to breastfeeding class, got a couple of beers from the gas station. Now I'm lying down, drinking, watching TV. Girlfriend is asleep, cozy. Really good day. Story 22. Contemplating if it's still worth trying to sleep or just get up soon and go to work early, as it is 5 a.m. here. Other than that, browsing Reddit and listening to Hidden Worlds audiobook. Story 23. I need to clean up after cooking dinner. My wife is upstairs taking a shower, so I'll probably join her soon. Meanwhile, I'm quite focused on watching Family Guy. Story 24. It's 8:30 p.m. I'm finishing up some work and watching some court TV type stuff on YouTube, watching people break their probation and get sent to jail or whatever. Story 25. Finishing up a no-good, very bad day. My 4-year-old had some tooth pain over the weekend that turned into an infection, so he had to get his front tooth removed. He did amazing, by the way. On the way to the dentist, I ran over a nail at some point and got a flat tire, but since it was a pretty bald tire, yes, I know we planned on getting new tires next year after getting snow tires off. No tire place in town would fix the tire. My husband advised me to use Fix-A-Flat, which I figured out how to do on my own. Thank you very much. We stopped by McDonald's on the way home because both the 4-year-old and myself needed ice cream and fries for all the trouble we'd been through. I thought I was good to go and started the hour drive back home, only to discover my tire went flat again. Thankfully, I pulled off into the rural fire station that's on the way home. My husband was able to come rescue me and the kids, and the firemen were able to supply some help that we didn't have on hand. I didn't get home till an hour ago and spent it eating chips and queso for dinner with some bedtime cereal, watching Survivor with my kids. Now I'm off to bed.